Hi everybody, this is Heather. It's the 3rd of February and I am standing on my back deck, which had snow on it yesterday but has none today, wearing my Chief Seattle t-shirt, which says, "This we know, the earth does not belong to us, we belong to the earth." And it's been double digits in the province today, and I know perfectly well that what's happened is the nor'easter we had yesterday has just sucked some tropical air up, and tomorrow it's probably going to get cold again. But it did get me thinking about climate change. I mean, how can you avoid thinking about climate change? When a friend of mine posted a picture from her car thermometer that said 15 degrees on the 3rd of February. And I understand that Nova Scotia is not a typical climate. We are a maritime climate and there's a lot of unpredictability. But even in the dead of winter, I think it's really super important to not forget that the earth is our mother and we need to take care of it. As we've been going through this COVID year, one of the things that it's brought up is how very much of the pollution and the carbon and all that kind of stuff is man-made activity. Because when the pandemic shut everything down, the man-made activity also shut down. And I know that I don't want to lose the sense as we kind of look past the pandemic and what's going to be happening as the vaccine is being spread. And as things continue to be fairly good in Nova Scotia, even though I know that other parts of the world are still suffering, some of their numbers are coming down too. I don't want to lose the thread in there that we still have a duty of care to our earth. And God said in the section of Genesis, the first chapter of Genesis, that the earth was very good, and also said that human beings were supposed to take care of it. And it's days like this that reminds me just a little bit that work is a long ways from done, and we have to come to a place at some point where we value the earth more than we value our money. Being part of this planet is a relationship. That's why I love this t-shirt. We sometimes think that we have agency, but in fact the planet is bigger than we are. And we have a relationship with it that is similar in many ways, although in some ways even more profound than the relationship we have with the mother that gave us birth. And so learning, as we learn in all of our faithful activities in the kind of Christianity that I follow, learning to maintain our relationships in a way that brings health and life and truth also includes maintaining a relationship with the environment as well. These are just a few little thoughts I had on a Wednesday afternoon. In some ways, I don't regret the slightly warmer weather. I was even considering doing a run today, but I think my day has gotten a little bit crammed up, and maybe a day like this won't come again for a while. But to keep in mind, as we enjoy this day, that the beautiful earth that is given this day also needs our care, our activism, our willingness sometimes to sacrifice a little bit of our own comfort for the bigger picture of avoiding the storms and the chaos that's going to happen if we let the situation with the earth get out of hand. It's just a little environmental thought for the 3rd of February. I hope you are all well. Heather out.